What up? What up? What up? It's your man, Boss Gang VIP with the weekly money watch. Without wasting too much time, let's go ahead and get into it. Quick update on the Roth portfolio. Everything is going absolutely according to plan. If you know anybody who's interested in learning how to invest the right way, make sure to send them over to the channel. We started a challenge with $100 and we contribute $100 to the portfolio every month, and we'll see where it takes us. Everything's going absolutely phenomenal. Lots of economic news for this week. Monday, we got some Fed speakers, monthly US federal budget. Tuesday, May 13th, NFIB optimism index, consumer price index, CPI year over year, core CPI, and core CPI year over year. Wednesday, the 14th, Waller, Jefferson, and Daly all speaking. Big news Thursday, jobless claims, US retail sales, core PPI, manufacturing, Jerome Powell speech, 8:40 a.m. Eastern time. So about 10 minutes. Or what is it about? No, let me see, it's on the East Coast time. So yeah, but it's pre-market. It's pre-market. What else? We got Friday, housing starts, building permits, and consumer sentiment. There have been some crazy announcements this week. I don't know if it's crazy, but White House White House says it's reached a trade deal with China, though details remain unknown. So let's see what it says. The White House said Sunday afternoon a trade deal was reached with China, though the Trump administration did not provide further details following a meeting between American and Chinese officials in Geneva that Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said yielded substantial progress. Some key facts. After Bessent's comments, the White House released a statement titled U.S. Announces China Trade Deal in Geneva and included a comment from U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer in which he said, "It is important to understand how quickly we were able to come to agreement, though no details of the agreement were made public. More information will come Monday," Bessent said after talks concluded in Geneva on Sunday. Bessent said that there was a great deal of productivity in Sunday's talks, according to a clip posted by Trump's rapid response team on X. And here that is.
And I think that led to a great deal of the productivity we've seen. We will be giving details tomorrow. But I can tell you that the talks were productive. We had the vice premier, two vice ministers who were integrally involved, Ambassador Jamieson and myself. And I spoke to President Trump, as did Ambassador Jamieson last night, and he is fully informed of what is going on. So there will be a complete briefing tomorrow morning.
There, you heard it. We're going to have the briefing tomorrow morning. So there says, there's a deal, whatever, but we don't know what the details are. According to the almanac for this week, Monday after Mother's Day, the Dow has been up 18 of the last 30 trading sessions. Monday before May monthly expiration, the Dow has been up 26 of the last 37 trading sessions, but down 8 of the last 14. Monday, markets are going to open up bullish. It's looking like at this point, historically, Tuesday, the 13th is bearish. We'll see how that plays out this week. Wednesday, the 14th, 15th, typically average day for SPY. It's overall bullish. May monthly expiration day, Dow has been up 16 of the last 24 trading sessions. Just want to get into something really, really quick. A lot of people don't understand what's happening over in China and why would China make a deal. Obviously, when there's business that's happening, there's a lot of posturing, there's a lot of pride on all sides, right? So what ends up happening is we live in a global economy in the United States of America. We are the largest consumers on the planet. So here's what happens: China tries to do domestic commerce to kind of replace the exporting that they do, right? Because with the tariffs, they will literally lose money if they actually send some of those products over to the United States, because the margins on a lot of those products are very, very small as far as competition goes. Also, a lot of the things that Americans use, that China exports, they have no need for. So they have a lot of backed up supply. There's a lot of things that they do. So, for instance, surfboards, certain equipment that we use in the United States that they simply don't use, right? So in China, they don't overall have money for surfboards or anything like that, right? So, and the amount that you can get from Chinese citizens from the domestic trade is very, very small. So, those same bags that they can ship to France, and then France slaps some labels on them, and they can charge thousands of dollars. Well, without doing that, you can't actually charge those amounts that they make domestically. So what they're actually doing right now is they're just cutting prices down tremendously. 50% off, 75% off. A lot of them are even losing money. They're just making deals just to stay in business, or just to keep the name of some of these business alive. So there was a lot of incentive for all parties involved to get a deal done. Definitely China, because yeah, they make all this stuff, but they have to send it somewhere. Domestic trade, it's not going to do anything, right? There's China's the second biggest nation in the world, but as far as dollars and cents goes, the citizens over there just don't have the money to pay what Americans are willing to pay for those exported goods, right? So let's get into some setups this week. So since we're probably going to get some deals done with China, so perhaps some of the things that may have been affected by tariffs won't be affected as much. Um, the first thing we're going to look at as we get into these charts is going to be some of these shipping stocks. Obviously, some of our favorites. Let me see, I'm getting some errors. Some of our, let's see, continue. Let's see. Oh, I got scared for a second. I was having some errors. Anyway, ZIM shipping, we're looking for a 2 to 60 minute above $14.30. Look like it's going to gap up, but that is the level, in case you get a pullback, that you're going to look for, is above $14.30 and back. If it wants to go, there's some potential close to about $30, but we'll see how it goes. Corporate data, 519 earnings before market conference call, 8 a.m. Eastern. Keep that in mind. Let's see. So, yeah, inside month right here, went outside week, and had a really strong day. So, 2 to 60 minute above $14.30. Let's stay with the shipping. SBLK definitely been strong. We actually got a 1 minute entry on this one. Finished the day really, really strong. It is a 2 1 minute entry above $15.54. We got an inside month. It's been, pushing up week over week. So yeah, potential up 17, 18 bucks. Obviously, I believe a lot of stuff is going to gap up overnight. I'm not sure what the actual price is right now, but we'll see in the morning. Corporate data, 514 aftermarket, and conference call 515, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Last ticker, we're going to be looking at Target TGT. Let's see. Targets, had a lot of bad news, a lot of bad publicity over the last couple years for many different reasons that I won't get into. This is all about the stocks, though. So we like to find some value whenever we can find some value in these stocks. So this one's pretty clean right here on Target, looking 2 to 60 minute above $96.51. The very first stock we're going to look for is about 108, 109. That's looking pretty good over there. Corporate data, you got to keep in mind, dividend $1.12 per share, 514, and earnings 521.25 before market, 8 a.m. Eastern time. So yeah, we got a inside month here, and we want to just see if we start to get that 2-2 quarter. We know target's been beat down, so these are the levels. Let's count up the years: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just right around at those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5-year lows right there. So we want to see if we can get the reversal off these broadened informations here. One of the other stocks that had a lot of controversy behind it, that I alerted my group to, that I'm in right now, is this ABEV, right off this about like $1.80 mark, and it's continued to push up strong. I want to see if we can get this same kind of move in Target, see if we can get some kind of move to push all the way over time back up to the highs. I'm not sure if it'll do that, but yet and still, the amount of room that we have to the upside over the next year or two seems to be pretty significant. So anyway, hope this helps you guys out. I'm looking forward to having an absolutely amazing week. I hope you are as well. Happy Mother's Day to all the Mother's Day out there. I hope you were treated really, really well. We definitely appreciate you. We wouldn't be here without you. So, with that being said, looking forward to having a great week. If you get any wins, make sure to put those down in the comments below. I like to celebrate those with you. If you need anything from me, put those in the comments as well. It's your man, Boss Gang VIP, with the weekly money watch. I'm out. Let's get it. Peace.